There is a guy, his name is Abdullah. Okay, Abdullah, yeah, he's here. Let me call him. He's trying to call. Answer, Abdullah, answer. Are you going to answer or not? See what the Muslims do? They call me when I'm talking. Hello.
Hello, hi, how are you?
Hey, my friend, how are you?
Good, how are you?
They call me when I'm talking. Okay, go ahead. What do you want to say to us? Mute YouTube, please.
How are you, my friend?
I'm very good.
Okay,
Thank God for being who I am.
All right. I just wanted to clarify something.
Are you a Muslim first?
Yes, I am.
Do you have knowledge about Islam?
Yes, I call myself a layman, but I have some knowledge.
You call yourself your what?
A layman.
Layman. What does that mean?
A layman is someone who's not like a super knowledgeable, but they have some knowledge.
Oh, okay. So, Mr. Layman, what do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
So what you said about, like, in your argument right here, that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said that a man from Ethiopia will demolish the Kaaba.
Yes.
Yeah. So what I wanted to say about that is that's not being racist. That's just stating a fact that will happen.
Really? Who is the one who tried to destroy the Kaaba first time? Isn't he Ethiopian too?
The first time?
Where Allah he sent the army of the he to face the army of the elephant. According to you Muslims, according to your prophet, he is from Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Okay, so how come your prophet is stuck with Africa and that they are the one who will destroy the house of Allah? When the fact is the one who destroyed the house of Allah was white man.
What do you mean it was a white man?
Al-Qurmuti is a white Arab man. He is not an African. He is not from Ethiopia. He destroyed the Kaaba. He screamed in the middle of the Kaaba saying, "Where are you, Allah? Where is the birds? It's a big fat lie." And then he took the black stone and he used it as a poo stone for more than 21 years. So your prophecy is a false prophecy. The one who took the black stone was a white man, and his name is Al-Qurmuti. And not only that, the Muslims, in order to get the black stone back, they have to bribe him. They contacted with Hakim bi Amrullah al-Fatimi, the Caliphate of Egypt, who was a Shia, and they asked him, "Can you please talk to Al-Qurmuti so we can get the black stone back? Because now we have no Kaaba and we have no black stone. How we can worship Allah?" So they bribe him, they give him money, and then he sent him back the black stone. Yes or no?
Okay, I wanted to tell you something.
Tell me something. I like something always.
Yeah, whether the Kaaba is there or it's not there, it doesn't matter to us because Allah is always there to worship.
This is not the question. Allah, he said in the chapter of the elephant that Allah protect the Kaaba from an army of the Ethiopian. They came with their elephant. Why they are Ethiopian, and why he focused Muhammad that even in the future an Ethiopian will come and they destroy it for real. But why Muhammad did not prophesy that the one who will destroy the Kaaba is a white Arab man and he will take the black stone? And where is the elephant? How come Allah protected the Kaaba first time, but he didn't want to protect it when Al-Qurmuti he came? And Al-Qurmuti not only he destroyed the Kaaba, he was screaming to Allah. He says, "Where are the elephant? Where is their birds? Where is your protection? Huh? Where?" He challenged Allah in the middle of the Kaaba. At that time, a lot of people left Islam because they noticed that this Kaaba is nothing but a fairy tale story, and the Kaaba is protected, and the Kaaba is nothing but the garbage. So now explain to me how Al-Qurmuti destroyed the Kaaba when the chapter of the elephant. You heard of the chapter of the elephant before?
Yes.
Okay. The chapter of the elephant is about an army of elephant came to destroy the Kaaba.
I read it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how Allah he protect the Kaaba when the Kaaba was surrounded by idols, but Allah don't protect the Kaaba when the Kaaba have only Muslims, and the guy he killed more than 10,000 Muslims around the Kaaba, 10,000, and Allah did not send his birds.
No, the army was destroyed before reaching Mecca.
No problem, but the army of Al-Qurmuri not destroyed. He took Mecca. He killed 10,000 people in Mecca, and he took the black stone. So the lie here in the chapter of the elephant, chapter 105, about an army who come to destroy the Kaaba, and Allah he sent his birds, F-16 birds, it was a lie.
It's not a lie.
So why he did not send his bird to defend the Muslims when he came to destroy the Kaaba? And the guy not only destroyed the Kaaba, he was screaming, saying, Allah, hey, where are you? Making fun of Allah. What is your birds? If this is not the time to send the birds, where Allah he need to send the birds? The guy challenging Allah in the middle of the Kaaba, and he have his foot over the black stone.
Don't you see chapter 105 verse number 3, and he sent against them flights of birds?
Okay, so I'm saying, where is the birds? Where is the birds when Al-Qurmuti he came and he destroyed the Kaaba and he took the black stone? Are you listening, my friend? Where is the birds which is in the chapter of 105, which came to fight the elephant army? Why Allah did not send his birds to fight that army, which is the army of Al-Qurmuti, who destroyed the Kaaba, make fun of Al-Kaaba, and he decided that Al-Kaaba, we do not need it, it's a stupid thing, it's a pagan.
Wait, let me just clarify here. Who's Al-Qurmuti?
Al-Qurmuti, you see, you are a person, you told me you are a lame, you are what? Lame in not what?
A layman.
Layman, sorry, excuse my English. You are a layman. I look like your layman is not working. If you don't know what Al-Qurmuti, go right now and search in YouTube. You will see many Islamic scholars speaking about how Al-Qurmuti destroyed the Kaaba, and he was screaming, saying, Allah, what is your bird? What is your bird? Huh? What is your bird? It's a lie. So if you do not know, this is your business. Now, as long as we are talking about this chapter of the elephant, have you ever heard of an army of elephant walking in the desert?
Yeah.
How they can survive? Do you know how much water an elephant he need every day?
A lot of water.
Okay, how then they can come all the way to Mecca without that water?
If God decrees something, it will happen.
My friend, are they the army of God or the army of the enemy? So Allah he provide them water, you are saying to me?
Oh, you're talking because the enemies had elephants, right?
Yes, the enemy have elephants. So how the army of the elephant, which is the enemy of Allah, they can come all the way in the desert with no water? Do you know Ar-Rab' al-Khali? The area, if they want to come from the side of Ethiopia, they have to go through Ar-Rab' al-Khali, which means the empty quarter. The reason it's called empty quarter because there's no water. Nothing can survive there. It's dead. It is just a golden sand, very fine. Even if you walk in it, your feet will go down in the sand. So how in the world an army of elephant can go there?
They probably had lots of supplies with water.
Absolutely, guys, they have supply of water. How that can be, man? I mean, are you kidding me? Supply of water, walking in the desert with elephant. They need 600 liters of water a day for every elephant.
My friend, they're
listen. I will be merciful to you. I will change the topic. I want you to tell me something to prove to me Islam is from God. Do you see the picture in front of us in the screen?
Yeah.
Your prophet he kissed the black stone. Why?
Because the black stone came from heaven.
Okay, and if the black stone came from heaven, we kiss it.
Yeah, he kissed it because it came from heaven. So that's why it's everyone when they see the black stone they kiss it.
So what does that mean? The black stone is holy?
It's not necessarily holy. It's just the fact that
is it dirty? Is it dirty then?
No.
So why you kiss it? Why he kiss it if it's not holy?
Because it came from heaven.
Okay, so what if it came? If we have tons of rocks filled every night from the space. So why are we going to?
You can't compare space to heaven.
Oh, what is heaven? What is heaven for you?
Heaven is created by God that the eye can't, that the brain can't even imagine.
So in the heaven of Allah, he have a lot of rocks like those?
I don't know. I don't know about it.
Do you see the screen with me?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you see what are we talking about?
Yeah,
Which one of the images you see in front of you is the black stone? This one in the right or this one in the left?
the one in the right.
Not true. The one in the left is the true black stone. Those are 8 black stones, small, tiny ones. So how you say that Allah He sent this from heaven? This is stupid. How in the world that you find those stones to be sent from heaven? Look with me carefully, my friend. Stone number 1, stone number 2, stone number 3, number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 little tiny stones, and they don't even match in color. How those are sent from heaven?
My friend, you're mixing apples with oranges.
How is that?
Because just because they're different in color doesn't mean they don't come from heaven.
Okay, no problem. But how we have them? How you call it a black stone? We should call it black stones, and they are not black. Actually, you will see that some of them they are black, some of them they are not. Now, how you know that those little tiny stones are sent from heaven?
Because it's been said.
By who?
Wait, I'm gonna tell you the hadith, okay?
The hadith says that Allah He sent down 8 little tiny stones.
Not. It might no. Okay. It says in, if you go to sunnah.com, it says in and you search up the black stone, it'll pop up.
Oof, that's deep. Okay, and
yeah, and it says the black stone is from paradise.
okay, and what does this have to do with my question? It says that the black stone is from paradise, but it's not a stone as you see. It's a small, tiny stones. So this hadith is can't be true. The hadith you mentioned to me says the black stone. First of all, they are not black. Secondly, they are small, tiny, and they are not really in the same color. So how it says a black stone, but they are stones? And how it says it's coming from heaven, and Allah He sent you little tiny thing. This is from heaven, and this is what is making the Kaaba holy now. Those little tiny ones. Those, what is that? Those are the teeth of a baby child who lost his teeth. How this can be a holy stone? Why the Prophet he said? You said to me it is coming from heaven. So what? Let us say it's coming even from under the ass of Allah. So why won't I kiss it? It's a stone.
Sir, you're very disrespectful.
I don't respect. No, I don't respect, my friend. I'm an Arab. We Arab. We don't respect anything. In case you do not know, I'm an Arab.
Oh, you are an Arab.
Yes, sadly, what I can do, I can't change that.
Okay.
So now I'm asking you, why your prophet kiss it? They are little tiny stones. And is it true that your prophet he says that the black stone is going to have eyes, is going to witness in the judgment day?
That it's gonna have eyes?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you know. You said to me you have knowledge. Look like you don't know nothing, anything.
I have some knowledge. I said I have some.
Ah, you have some. I like your some anyway. So, my friend, so when your prophet he said that the black stone is going to have eyes and is going to witness for you in the heaven of Allah, or in the judgment day of Allah, does that mean the black stone is an assistant for Allah?
Okay, look, I'm gonna wait. What was your question?
Is this black stone is going to witness for you in the judgment day and as an assistant for Allah? Why the black stone need to witness for you in the judgment day? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, why the black stone is going to be having 2 eyes and is going to have a tongue? Do you see a hadith in front of you?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
So the black stone is going to have tongue, is going to have eyes, which I like really. I don't mind if the black stone have that.
Because it's just in case the human being tries to lie, it's gonna speak against the lion.
So the black stone will get you busted. Yeah. I thought Allah is all knowledgeable anyway. Who need the black stone? Don't Allah he knew if he commits sin or not?
Knowledgeable.
Huh?
but he is all knowledgeable, but he's gonna have something that speaks against you. So people like you are shocked and their mouth is wide open.
If I'm really shocked now. Let us do this. Based on what you just said to me, my friend, Allah is going to make a mouth for the black stone, and this is the tongue of the black stone coming out. It's going to talk.
Listen.
And then it's going to have eyes. Hold on. Let us make an image correctly so people they can understand. And this is the two eyes of the black stone. How sexy. All right. So now we have a stone, have two eyes, and have a tongue, and the stone in the judgment they will start saying, we have more than 1 billion Muslim. So the black stone is going to witness for every one of them. Why? You said, so you cannot lie. Well, can you lie to Allah if he is God? So you are saying to me that Allah, he made a stone as his secretary.
No.
What do you mean no? You are the one who said that to me. You said to me that the stone is going to get you busted. The stone is going to tell you if you are lying.
Yeah, it is.
So the stone is the secretary of Allah.
No, Allah doesn't need a secretary.
Okay, well, it says that the black stone is the right hand of Allah. Yes or no?
Show me.
Show me?
Yeah.
All right, let us find you the hadith.
Okay, go ahead.
The black stone is the right hand of Allah. Let us see if we can find you. Okay.
I hope you know that just like the Bible, the Quran and Hadiths have an hermeneutics and exegesis.
Hermeneutic. Why hermeneutic? Read with me carefully, my friend. The black stone is the right hand of Allah on earth. Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, Musnad Ahmad, Musnad al-Tabarani, Mu'jam Abu Ubaid. The black stone is the right hand of Allah. What do you say? You're a prophet, he said.
This probably has a deeper meaning, which I don't understand.
Yes, absolutely. The black stone is the right hand of Allah on earth. Whoever touch it or kiss it, it is as if he shake the hands with Allah and kiss his right hand.
And as you see over here, it also says only those who do not think them over will not understand them.
Do you understand it yourself?
Yeah, I understand what it says right here, but
what do you understand? Explain to us. Here we go. If you kiss the black stone as if you kiss the right hand of Allah, let us see your intelligence. Go ahead. We are not smart like you, and you are the one who will explain to us how, if we kiss the black stone, we are kissing the right hand of Allah.
The black stone came from heaven, so that's like must be like a very small portion of it.
So this is how that will make it the right hand of Allah.
We don't know because we don't know what Allah's hands look like.
Well, we know how it look like. It's a black stone now.
No.
Here we go. Read with me. The black stone is the right hand of Allah on earth. Whoever touch it or kiss it, it is as he shake the hand of Allah. Does it say that, or I'm making things up?
No, it says that on the screen.
Okay, so it is the right hand of Allah. Your God, Allah, is an idol, and you have a hand. No. It's a black. It's, okay, how he is not an idol, but his hand is a stone.
His hand is not a stone. Do you look? Let's read it together. The black stone is the right hand of Allah on earth. Whoever touches it or kisses it, it is as if.
As if he kiss. Okay, no problem. Yeah, okay, so how I can compare between a stone and God if he is not a stone himself? Can we compare a stone to God? Can I say if you kiss a stone as if you kiss Allah hand, unless he have a hand and his hand is a stone?
No, no.
Okay, let me ask you, hold on. You are a Muslim, right?
Yes.
Did you kiss the black stone?
I've never went to Mecca, so no.
You don't know what are you missing, man. You should go. Because kissing the black stone, according to Muhammad, will erase your sin. How if we kiss a stone or touch a stone that will erase our sin? Do you have an idea?
No, I don't.
Don't you think if somebody believed that a stone can erase your sin, touching stones, that is pagan? Be honest with me. Try to be honest, please. If somebody believe that touching stones will erase your sin, don't you think that this is paganism?
If it's a command from the Prophet of God, then obviously he's more knowledgeable than us, and what he.
You see, you're not answering. You're not answering. This is not what I'm asking you. How if I touch a stones that will erase my sin unless I am a pagan person? If somebody believe by touching stones his sin is forgiven, obviously he's a pagan man. Do you believe really if you touch stones that will erase your sin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go, guys. So this guy, he believes so Islam is a pagan religion. There's no way if somebody believe that touching, because what does that mean? The stone is holy and the stone have the authority of God to forgive sin. That's what you are saying to me. How the stone will forgive your sin?
Because it's a command from Allah.
What command of Allah? Okay, this is a stone. He is saying if you touch the stone, your sin is forgiven. So now I can go and rape some women and rape some children and go touch the stones and then my sin is forgiven. This is garbage.
No, that's not what it means.
This is what it means. It says whoever touch them and whoever go around them as its sin is forgiven is erased. Not only forgiven, actually, it's erased. Erases. That's it. You became pure as if you are born yesterday.
What this means is if you do Hajj, your sins are forgiven.
My friend, he's saying if you do Hajj or if you say whoever touch them. Okay. If you do Hajj and you don't touch them, you did not do what is going to forgive your sin. Read it carefully. Whoever touched them and circulate around them. So here, if you touch them, if you circulate around them as if you free a slave, because Islam have two ways to free a slave, as a penalty or as a reward. What does that mean? If a person he convert to Islam, the owner he is free to free him because the slave convert to Islam, but you don't have to, which means still you can own a slave. He's a Muslim like Bilal, but as a penalty, the Quran says if you kill somebody as a penalty for killing a Muslim only, then you have to free a slave. So Muhammad he used it as a penalty, not as a reward for the slaves themselves. Here you see that if you go around the Kaaba, so now if I kill somebody and now the Quran says free a slave if you kill somebody by, let us say, a Muslim believer. So the Quran, Muhammad, he gave them a solution. Okay, don't free a slave. It's just something I said. I don't mean go around the Kaaba 7 times. It's the same. How in the world that can be the same? How freeing a human being who is a slave is equal to going around the Kaaba 7 times, and now nobody want to free a slave no more because what they need to do, they go around the Kaaba 7 times.
You're mixing apples with oranges.
My friend, I like apples, I like oranges. That will make nice juice. It's not good, it's not a bad thing. But now you are the one who makes black stones with God. In one hand you say to me you worship God, in the other hand you say to me if I touch them that forgive my sin.
No, so what it's saying, if you do Hajj, all your sins will be forgiven. Hajj,
no, if you touch them, the sin will be forgiven, will be erased. If you touch the stones, the two corners, the Yemeni corner and the black stone, there's two corners. Stones brought from Yemen, which from the temple of the moon, and stones which is the black stone. Those are, if you touch them both, Allah erase. It says erase your sin. So what kind of religion this religion is? Again, you will say to me, you are mixing lemon with apple. I like that. That's not a problem, because both are good fruits and they are healthy. What kind of a healthy religion is saying to you, go and touch stones, and if you do that, that erases your sin?
Okay, I'll explain to you. 1 second.
It's really funny that you never saw this before, and in a second you are able to explain to me. I mean, you are that knowledge inspiring coming to you from God. If you never heard this before, how you can explain it to me?
You will see.
Go ahead.
Okay, just give me.
Do you feel like you want to call a friend?
A friend? No, I won't call a friend.
You want to call your 4 wives as an example? Anything? I don't know. Anyone can help you. Okay, my friend, you can go and look, and you can call me later. No problem. It's okay.
No. Why don't we talk about something else then?
Okay, we can talk about something else. Have you ever heard of something called something else before?
Yeah.
Okay, what something else mean? Did your prophet spoke about something else?
Let's talk about a different topic.
No. We are talking about something different right now.
No, why don't you listen to me for once?
Okay, go ahead. I will listen to you.
So, as Muslims, I suppose you know that we believe Jesus is the messenger of God, right?
Where is mentioned Jesus in your religion?
In the Quran.
Where?
Okay, here it's mentioned in here.
I don't know. As I know, I never heard of this before. This is new for me. That's why I like you to teach me. Can I give you? Can you give me a second? Don't talk, please. I will go. Just I need to bring some water. Is that okay?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Thank you very much for your generosity. All right, my friend. Go ahead. Did you find Jesus in the Quran?
Yeah.
Where?
Surah chapter 3, verse number 45.
Man, I don't know how I missed that one. Chapter 3, verse what?
Chapter 3, verse number 45.
How I did not notice this one. Okay, can you read it for me?
Remember when the angels proclaimed, "O Mary, God gives you good news of a word. From him, his name will be the Messiah, Jesus, son of Mary, honored in this world and the hereafter. And he will be one of those nearest to God."
All right. Does it say there the word Jesus?
Yeah.
I don't see it. I see it. It says Isa.
Isa is his Arabic name.
Isa is an Arabic name. I am an Arab. And we Christians, Arab Christian, we never heard of a guy. His name is Isa. Who's Isa? We call him Yeshua in Arabic. Yeshua al-Masih. We don't have Isa. Okay, how Yeshua became Isa? There's a huge difference between them.
Okay, I'm sorry, not his Arabic name, his Muslim name.
Ah, Muslim name. How come Muhammad he got the wrong name for Yeshua? I mean, if his name is Yeshua, it's just it. His name is Yeshua or Yeshua. We don't do how he made his name Isa.
That's how he's called in the Quran. That's what God called him, and that's it.
Ah, okay, that's a good, you know. Okay, let me ask you. So Isa is born of a woman. Her name is Mary, correct?
Yeah.
His name is Mary or Maryam?
Her name is Maryam.
Okay, Maryam is the daughter of who?
Maryam is the daughter of Imran.
Amran. Okay, Moses. What is the name of his father?
The name of Moses' father?
Mm-hmm. Do you like to search and search Prophet Muhammad, Prophet Moses in Islamic way? You know, don't search like a Christian. Search as Muslims. What Muslims believe. What is the name of the father of Moses?
Okay. Says over here that generally names his father Imran.
And Mary, she have the same father. I mean, what do you think about this? So Moses, his father is Umran, and Mary, her father is Umran. Do you agree with that?
But
look like they are brothers and sisters. Are they brothers and sisters? Is Mary Mary? Hold on. Oh, is Mary the sister of Moses?
No.
But the Quran says yes. Chapter 19, verse number 28. It says that she is the sister of Aaron, and Aaron is the brother of Moses. So not what we have now. And you are the one.
Can you say the chapter again?
Chapter 19, verse number 28.
Chapter 19, verse 28.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay, I'm there.
So now we have Moses. He is the brother of Mary, and Moses' father, his name is Umran, and Mary father, her father name is Umran. They have the same father name, and the Quran says that Mary is the sister of Aaron. So now we have Mary, the sister of Aaron, the sister of Moses.
Oh, you misunderstood. You
really?
Misunderstood.
How?
Okay. So can I explain to you?
Go ahead, please.
Okay. So they said the reason why they said that is because they didn't because they thought she did adultery, so they said, "Oh, sister of Aaron," because they didn't expect her to do something terrible like that, because they held Mary in high esteem, just like Aaron and Moses.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. But so how the father of Mary became the same father of Aaron? How both of them, their name is Umran? Is that true?
I don't know. Do you know anywhere in the Quran where it says the name of Moses' father?
You are the one who said to me that Moses is his father is Umran, not me. You are just a second ago. You forgot? You search on Google.
I said that.
Okay.
I said that.
Okay. So Umran is the father. This is what it says. Umran, according to Muslims, Umran is the father of Moses and Aaron. So what your prophet did, after the Christians, they start laughing at him, because this is stupid to say. Between Miriam, the mother of Jesus, and Moses, there's hundreds of years. So Muhammad, he have to cover his madness. This is not an error, but it's too late now. He said, oh, they used to call them by their ancestors, the good ones of them. First of all, the Jews never accused Mary that she is a prostitute, because simply Mary, she was married legally. She is married to a man. His name is Joseph. Or what they have, the Jews.
No, Mary was never married. Mary
no,
was
my friend.
ever,
Hold on.
married.
No. And the Bible says she was engaged. Engagement in the Jews' tradition is marriage, without yet the women moving to the house of the husband and sleeping with him. So legally, she is married, which means if she have children, nobody can accuse her of adultery. Otherwise, the Jews will stone her. The Jews will.
Well, according to the Quran, she didn't have any husband.
Hmm.
She was a
No,
a
according to
woman
the
with
Quran,
chastity.
no, according to the Quran, it doesn't say she don't have a husband. It doesn't say she did not know a man, and this is what the Bible says too, that she did not know a man, but she is already engaged to a person. So here we notice Muhammad, he mixed up between the Old Testament where it says that there's a woman, her name is Maryam, she is the sister of Aaron and Moses. Muhammad, he thought she is the sister of Aaron and Moses. This is exactly what is written in the Old Testament. Your prophet is a false prophet who copy names. Can you explain to me then why the father of Moses and the father of Mary have the same name? Is that a mistake?
Okay, I searched the father of Musa in Google,
Hmm.
and it just said that Musa's father's name is Imran, but there is no proof stating that is
Hmm.
from the Quran that his father's name is
Yeah,
Imran.
this is from your prophet's statement. He says that Umran is the father. This is why the whole chapter is called the chapter of Umran. Chapter number 3, chapter number 3, called the chapter of Umran. Do you know why? Because this is the family of a person whose name is Umran. So this is the story of Al Umran, the people of Umran. Who is Umran? He is the father of Moses, and he is the father of Aaron, and he is the father of Mary. But if you go and search in the Bible, you will find that this is a joke. First of all, the father of Moses, his name is not Umran, his name is Umram, according to the so he got the name wrong. What Umran? Sorry, the name of the father of Mary. So the name of the father of Mary is wrong, and the name of the father of Moses is wrong. So your prophet, he could not pronounce correctly the names. He heard the Jews saying Umram, so he said this is Umran.
Are you saying Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said that Moses' father's name was Imran?
Yes, and here we go. This what? Where is the name Umran coming from? There's nothing in the Jewish scriptures anywhere. It says all in the New Testament. It says the word Umran. Umran. There's Umran. So your prophet, he missed between the letters. There's no Umran in the Quran, but in the Bible it is Umran. So your prophet could not. Your prophet.
Their fathers could have. I mean, their fathers could have the same name.
My friend, how this has happened? And how he's saying she is the sister of Aaron, and now he is quoting the wrong words even for Jesus. Now let me ask you, forget about this.
Okay.
Can you show me one thing will prove to you that Islam is from God, or Quran is from God, or anything? Give me something good about Islam to make me believe. Like if you want to convert somebody, if you are sitting with somebody and you want to convert him to Islam, what do you say to him?
Okay. In 1,440 years, the Quran has never changed, but the Bible has changed thousands and thousands of times.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, so why the Quran says the Bible never changed?
Where does it say that?
In front of us.
In front of us?
Yeah. Chapter 2, verse number 89, chapter 291, chapter 10, 2, verse 101, chapter 2, verse number 213.
Chapter 289.
Let us go one by one. Okay.
All right.
When they have a book come from Allah confirming what that in their possession, do you see it?
Where are you?
Chapter 2, verse number 89.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. Does it say that this is confirming what in their possession?
What that means is that they rejected the Quran.
This is not a question. It says that this book confirming what in their possession.
Yeah.
What is in their possession?
And when they're...
I will give you the three options.
The book that is in their possession is the Quran.
No, my friend. The book in their possession, those are the people of the book.
No, it's the possession in the book in their possession is the Quran.
Okay. Well, hold on.
Yeah.
So the position, Allah, He sent the book to confirm the Quran.
No, I just told you the book that it's talking about in this verse is the Quran.
Okay, let me ask you. If I give you right now the Bible and it is corrupt as you said, do you swear on it?
Do I swear on the Bible?
Mhm.
No,
Okay, why you will not swear?
because it's not a book from God.
So only false people they will swear in it, correct?
Not false people, but people who don't believe in the truth.
But if someone knows that this is a corrupt book, a Muslim can a Muslim swear by it?
By the Bible?
Yeah, can a Muslim swear by the Bible if it's corrupt?
No.
Why he cannot? Because that will make him go to hell.
No, because the Bible isn't it's not from God.
So yeah, so can a
from-
Muslim, okay, if a
it-
Muslim
it
if a Muslim
came.
swear by the book is not from God anymore, is he committing a big sin will make him go to hell, or this is okay?
No, a person should only swear either by God or by the Quran.
Okay, so I'm saying to you, if he do that, is he committing a big sin to Allah?
Yeah, he is.
And he is being a hypocrite because he knew the book is not true, that he swear by it, right?
Exactly.
Thank you very much. So why your prophet he swear by it? Exactly.
By what did my prophet swear
Your
by?
prophet he swear by the Torah.
He swore by the Torah.
Yes, and you said to me exactly, you agree with me. I said to you that if he is doing that, he is a hypocrite liar. You said exactly. So you're a prophet, he swear by the Torah, and not only that, he say, I believe in thee and the one who sent thee.
Okay, let me explain to you.
A second ago, you explained to me and you said to me, the one who do that, he is committing a big sin and he is a hypocrite and he's a liar. Now you want to explain to me. So you see how you change your position. So you're
Okay.
you are a person
Okay.
who is sitting in a top of a nail, and he changed his ass from side to side because the nail is making a hole in there. So now a second ago your nail was sweeting you are fine with it, and you were saying to me, free answer, okay, the one who do that, it's wrong, it's sin, yes, he's a hypocrite, he's a liar, he should not do that. The second I said to you, you're a prophet, he said that, suddenly you want to explain to me.
Okay, Mr. Smarty
Be honest
Pants,
with
let
me.
just say something
Be honest with me. Have you ever heard this before?
about this hadith.
Yes.
No, I have not.
And so how come you can explain to me in the speed of light? I just mentioned it to you, and right away let me explain to you.
Okay, so
No, I'm asking you how you can do that. I mean, you must be a miracle of God. A second ago you were explaining to me and with confident. A second after I said to you, you're a prophet. The second I said to you, your prophet did that. You don't even know the hadith. You do not even read the hadith. You never heard the hadith. And right away you said to me, let me explain to you.
okay, so can I
No, how
explain-
you can do that? I want to be like you. I wish I can be smart like you. How you can explain something you did not even read yet?
Okay, can I say something, please?
No, you cannot. You need to explain to me how you can do that. It's a miracle of Allah.
I'll
How you
speak to
can explain to me something you did not even read?
Will you let me speak, please?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you're a very knowledgeable person. Like,
A'udhu billah. I do not know much. I do not know. I am illiterate. I am an Arab. Okay, go ahead.
like you you obviously know a lot of hadiths, and you know like a lot of verses of the Quran, correct?
I'm trying. You know, actually, I have a friends here. They are helping me. Jibril, he's helping me.
So
Jibril.
since I'm just, like I said, a layman, so I haven't read all the, like, a lot of hadiths. I haven't read the whole Quran in English.
Okay, forget about this. Forget about it. Let us talk about something you read. Let us talk about something you read. Is it true that your God Allah have a is your God Allah have a spirit?
Does Allah have a spirit?
Yes. Is he a spirit? He have a spirit. What is the nature of Allah? Do you know? My God, let me introduce my God to you. My God is a spirit. He is a spirit.
I know
Okay.
very
Is your
much.
God
I go to a Catholic school.
Is your God Allah's spirit?
No.
Okay. So how your God is a living God if you don't have a spirit? Because the spirit is the power of life. If you have no spirit, yet he is a physical being. He have hands, he have legs. He's a physical being. How he is alive if he is just a physical being, have no spirit, and he is not a spirit? How he can be alive?
Okay. Because God is he was there from the beginning and he will be there till the very end.
Actually, my friend, this is true story. Allah is there from the beginning, but there's no proof of Allah to be from the beginning, or he's we in the end. All what you know about Allah is nothing. It's just somebody saying something to you. I'm asking you. This has nothing to do with my topic anyway. He is from let us assume he is from the beginning. Nice to meet you from the beginning, but this is not the question. How Allah is alive, but yet he is not a spirit and he have no spirit, but yet he's a physical being. Let me tell you something. I have a table here.
Yeah.
It is not a spirit and has no spirit, and it exists. Does that mean this is Allah?
No.
Okay, so now so how Allah can be alive? How Allah is alive, but he is not a spirit and he have no spirit. Life is the power of life.
We know he's alive through the
How
because
you know?
of the signs, the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon and the trees.
The sun of the moon and the trees. This is the proof that Allah is Allah. That's really crazy.
And
my friend,
and oceans and this whole universe.
Okay, my friend. Okay, let me ask you.
Okay.
Do your God Allah knows how the sun move? If he is the God of the sun, he created the sun. Do Allah knows how the sun move?
Yeah, he's the creator of the sun.
Oh. Well, then if he is the creator, then he should know where the sun goes every day. Do he knew?
Of course.
So how in the Quran he says that the sun set in a murky water?
The sun set in a what water?
Murky water, muddy water. What do you say?
Can you please give me the verse?
Chapter 18, verse number 86. As Jibreel told me.
Okay. All right, 1 second. To this person Dhul Qarnayn, that's how the sun looked like. That was in his view.
This is his view. It doesn't say that, my friend. It says Allah is talking. He says, and when he reached the setting place of the sun. Did you see that? The one is talking here is not Dhul Qarnayn. It is Allah talking. He reached the place where the sun set. Does it say that? So it's a location where the sun set. Come on, we have to be honest here. By the way, me myself as an Arab, we find that we are the only one knows where the sun set. But I'm not going to tell you because that will make a lot of tourists go to my dad's farm. So he found where the sun set as a place. He found the sitting. He reached. He was walking, and then he reached the sitting place of the sun. So this is not about how he see. This is Allah is reporting a fact.
Yeah.
Okay. So Allah reporting a fact, and the fact is he reached where? He gave us a position. What position? The place where the sun set. Allah is saying that, not Dhul Qarnayn. We have to be honest here.
Okay.
And he found it. Who is talking still? Allah. He found it. Who is the one saying found it? You see, Allah did not say and he thought. He said he found it. So he is reporting a find, and the find is about the sun and where the sun set. So Allah here is the only one is talking, reporting what happened exactly. he found it sitting in a muddy spring. This is why if you notice in the morning sometimes the sun look dirty, and this has happened always in the Middle East. I don't know in America, I don't know how they can wash it. I think they do it on purpose to make the sun not like coming from the mud, just to deceive the Christians and the Jews. So the sun really, in my country where I'm coming from, every morning you will find a lot of mud in the eyebrows and etc. And then after that it clear out because, you know, take a shower, etc., and the rain. And then Allah here is showing us that he is the God, the creator, who knows how the sun is made and how the sun move, as you see. What do you think? Do you agree with Allah that the sun sit in a murky water?
I agree 100%.
Ooh, that's wonderful. What is the school you go to, my friend? You said you go to school. What is your education?
My school is a Catholic school.
Okay, but what does have to do with my question? What is your education? In your Catholic school, they taught you that the sun sit in the murky water?
No.
Okay, so now where you got this knowledge now that you agreed with Allah that the sun set in murky water? Is that something you watch in Discovery Channel? Is that something you see in where? How you got this knowledge? I mean, this is astonishing.
Because we know it's the truth because it's from Allah.
Ah, this is the truth. So you are saying to me, according to you, the sun every day go from the east to the west and it dump itself inside the murky water like a pig, like a khanzir. Why the sun is doing that? And where is that water? Do you know where is that water? Okay, as long as you agree that the sun set in the murky water, do you know where is that water? Because he reporting the story about happening in the earth. This is Alexander the Great, Zulqarnain. He's a human like us. He's walking in the earth, and he found where the sun sitting. So the sun sit inside the muddy water in the earth. Do you know the location? What country you think that muddy water exists? Which lake? Maybe the Great Lake in Michigan?
I don't know you can't base a book off one verse, just like before you said about the Bible.
Yeah, my friend, but you just said to me you agree that yes, the sun set in the murky water, but this guy, he is talking about people who live in this earth, and he is a man who live in this earth. So where we can find the location of this? Where we can find
the hermeneutics of this verse, which I haven't looked at.
No problem, but you agreed. You said we're agreeing that the sun set in Mercury, so you agreed already. It's too late now. So now, as long you agreed with it, where we can find? Do you know how big the sun is?
It's huge.
Huge. Is it bigger than the Earth or smaller?
Bigger.
So how the sun can dump itself in a muddy water in the Earth if it's bigger?
How do you know that's the meaning? It could mean something else.
A second ago you agreed with me and you said yes. You changed your position now?
I misheard you. I'm sorry.
You repeat that many times and you said yes, we agree with Allah. As long Allah he says that, we agree. And now you are saying this is dishonesty, my friend. So okay, let us go back to zero. So Allah he is saying that he found the sun sitting in murky water. Explain to us. Here we go. You said to me that you know Allah exists because he is the one who created the earth and the sun and the moon. That's wonderful. How come Allah do not know where the sun goes every day?
Listen, you don't understand Allah's language because your brains are very small. Like our brains are very small, where we can't understand what some things mean. My
brain is very small. By the way,
I said, okay, your brain is very small. I said our brains are very small.
No problem, no problem. That's mean your brain and my brain, they are very small. We need two more. With smaller brain, we can play cards because it contains 4. But now listen, as long as your brain and my brain is small, so why Allah saying that to me if we will not understand it anyway? I mean, don't you think it's a stupid from a stupid person to say something to stupid people who will not understand anyway? What do you think? Like I will say something to you and I know you will not understand it anyway. So I say to you, shish kebab versus falafel, make shurara or sharara. And then you say to me, what is shurara marara? I say your brain is small, you don't understand. So why I'm saying to you that? What is the point of this book?
Okay.
Okay, forget about this. You know, your God Allah is really all knowledgeable. Do you have anything in the Quran to confirm that it is from Allah? As long, because you see here, maybe it's a mistake, maybe Allah, he was taking some hashish or kiza, so I don't know, he made a mistake, let it go. I mean, we have to forgive him. What about in the same chapter, he says that he keep walking, this guy, he keep walking, and then he arrived and he found where the sun rise. Where the sun rise, do you know?
The sun rises from the west.
The sun rise from the west.
Yeah.
Is that what happened in your country? The sun.
No, I'm sorry. The sun rises from the east.
Oh, okay.
And it's in the west.
Oh, okay. It's all right. So the sun rise from the east, but look what it says here. He changed his direction and he keep going. He follow a road till when he reached the rising place of the sun. The rising place of the sun. Where is that located?
It's in the east.
In the east. That's wonderful. Where? But where? But as I know, my friend, the east exists everywhere. I mean, every morning I can look from my window and I see the east. I do not need to go anywhere to reach the east. The east exists wherever you live. Anywhere the sun is east. I mean, if you live in an area, it doesn't matter where, then the sun will rise. That we call it the east, wherever the sun is coming from. So why he says here, he keep walking until he reach the rising place of the sun. Don't you think this is a stupid too, or you think this is like because we have a small brain we don't understand?
Let me explain to you.
I like it when you say let me explain to you, because when you say that, there's a disaster will happen. Okay, go ahead, explain to us.
Okay. So this means that, like, by the time he reached there, the sun was rising, and he found the people whom had no clothes or homes to protect them from the sun.
I mean, my friend, how in the world I could not understand it the way you understand it all my life? Look, I am 17 years old, yet I could not get it. How old are you?
17.
You are 17 like me, so now both of us are 17. It's a miracle.
Are you seriously 17?
You sound like you're copying me, because I said 17, you say 17. What's your age, really?
No, so really, it's 17.
You are 17 years old?
Yes.
Okay, how old is your dad?
58.
My dad is 15, you believe it? My mom is 14. But anyway, I'm older than my family. Have you ever heard of somebody is older than his family?
No.
That will be crazy, is it?
It's unusual.
That's unusual. That's true. We will go to that later. Remind me so we can talk about this topic, because this will be complicated for you. But as long as you mentioned to me that you are 17, can
I ask you something?
Money?
No.
Candies?
Whenever I find I find someone obviously more knowledgeable than me, then could I call you again?
Sure, you can call me. But what about you ask your do you have a sheikh in the mosque you go to?
Yeah, I'll ask a sheikh to call you.
Okay, I ask you, please, if you can ask your sheikh, and you can ask your sheikh, you can share with him, you can sit next to him, and he can talk to me, because I want you to get me somebody he knows Islam. He claimed to know Islam, and you will see that Muslims have no answer, my friend. Anyway, I'm happy that you called me.
But anyways, I know this book is the truth. I know it's always going to be the truth.
Really?
And one day you'll realize it's the truth, and then that day you're going to ask why you didn't accept the truth.
Okay, to be honest with you, I know that Islam is the truth, but I'm afraid that your prophet, he promised me in the heaven I will have sex non-stop, and I will have 70 years orgasm. And then, and not only that, he said my penis will never sleep, and this is really horrible. I mean, imagine you want to sleep and take a break, but you cannot, because your penis is like.
Can I also tell you something else?
Tell me.
Jesus is the servant of God because he had to use the bathroom. He had to eat. He had a mother
Really?
who had to take care of
Okay,
him.
can
when
you
he
show
was
me
a
the
baby.
can you show me the reference that he used the bathroom?
Well, he was a human being. Isn't that correct?
Okay, wasn't the Injil, the Quran says that Jibril came as a human being, do he use a bathroom, and he called him Holy Spirit?
No, no. Jabril is an angel.
Okay, did he came to earth as a man? Yes or no?
He came in a form of a man. Yes.
All right. So do he use a bathroom?
I don't know about no angels.
Is your God is your God Allah is a man?
We refer to Allah as a he. Yes.
No, this is not the question. I don't care if it's he or she. I'm saying, is your God Allah is a man? He looked like
No.
a man. No. So why your prophet he said he is short and he is fat?
Where?
In front of us. Here we go.
Okay.
Do you see my screen?
No. You need to zoom out.
Okay. Your prophet he is saying is comparing between Allah and the fat man, which is the Dajjal, and he said the only difference between the Dajjal and Allah is the eye. The ass is the same, the hair is the same, they have the same, everything is the same. The only difference between them is the eye. What do you say about that?
He's talking about the Antichrist.
Yes.
He's describing the Antichrist.
Correct, but he's saying to them in the same time, if you are confused about him, which means about him, the false Christ, you should know that your Lord is not one eye. So Muhammad is afraid that they will confuse about Allah and Ad-Dajjal, and he's confirming to them that the only difference between them is the one eye.
No. So listen to me.
Listen to me.
Okay. So
How many eyes your God? How many eyes your God have?
I don't know how many eyes he has, but I know he's not one-eyed.
Why Allah have eyes?
I don't know, because he's Allah.
Because he's Allah. I have eyes too. Eyes is to see with it. So as long we agree that this is a physical eye, that's mean Allah he can see only with those eyes, and his eyes in the front of his face. So Allah cannot see in the back of him.
No.
Okay, where Allah eyes located, in his front or in his ass?
You think you're very funny?
I'm not being funny. I'm asking questions. I need an answer. I'm trying to learn from you. So Allah have two eyes, and they are located in the front of his face. The Quran says the face of Allah. So Allah have a face and he have a bum. So if there is no eyes there, that's mean he cannot see in the behind.
But Allah is the all-seer.
How can all seer but he can see his back?
You must be best friends with the devil.
Yeah. What if I show you that the best friend with the devil is Allah? Actually, what if I show you from the Quran that the devil himself is Allah? What you would do?
Okay, tell me the verse. Let's see the verse.
All the Quran says that the one who Allah deceive, nobody can guide. Is that true or I'm lying?
That's true.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. Did he say this is true? So if Allah deceives somebody, nobody can guide. So who is the devil then?
No, if I'm saying if Allah
is that your mom next to you? Is that your mom next to you?
No one could guide him. That's correct.
Correct. Okay, so Allah is a devil. Allah is even more evil than the devil, because that's it.
Because Allah could choose who he wants to guide and whom he wants to misguide.
Thank you. So Allah is playing games. He guides some people, he misguides some people, and he is the only evil in this earth. It's not a shaitan. Allah is a shaitan. You just said, everybody heard you, that Allah he chose who wanna misguide and who is the one who wanna guide. So if I am misguided, it's Allah who misguided me. If you are guided, Allah he guided you. So Allah is a devil. Allah is playing, having fun. Hey, I will guide you. Hey, I will misguide you. So what is my fault? This is stupid religion, my friend. So you are following the devil, worshiping him, and says that Allah is God, but the fact he is shaitan and he play with us. So he choose who wanna play with, and he wanna make him deceived. So thank you very much. You prove to me that Allah is the devil by your help. Is your mom next to you?
No, she's not.
Okay, who's next to you? I heard somebody talking to you.
Oh, my little brother came in and he left out.
I thought this is your mom or your daddy. Okay, my friend. Thank you very much for calling. You can call me again. All right.
Wait, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, next time, inshallah, I'm gonna come with either a sheikh or with more knowledge,
Okay.
and I would love to talk to you again.
All right. No problem, my friend.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You have a great night.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Take care.
Bye.
All right. I mean, obviously, Allah is God. I mean, Allah is the one who misguide. Allah, the one who guide. That's it. So what shaitan is about?